So today's album choice for album number 84 in my attempt to listen to a new album every day this year is Virgin by Lorde. I chose this album today because I wanted something a little bit lighter and a little more poppy than yesterday's choice, which I feel like was a little bit intense. It was Sinead O'Connor. I almost said Harnett. I love Sinead Harnett. Yeah, this album was really fun. It's very short. It was like 30 minutes long. This album had one song I remembered from when it was released. I think that was like the main track. I think it's number 2. But I really like the intro track. I have to look up the titles. But I like number 1, number 2, and then there's a couple more later. I had to listen to the album about 3 times to kind of like get the gist of it. I feel like most of the albums I've been listening to, that's like pretty normal for me to listen 3 times just to get kind of a feel of like what it looks like and what songs you like and what they're even trying to say artistically, which is why I like listening to them from start to finish in one sitting, because I just feel like I get so much more out of that. But if I'm doing other things and I'm distracted, it's hard to kind of get the grasp of it. So I have to like actively engage with every single album I listen to get like the vibe. So this album came out last year. And like I said, it's like a 34-minute album. It's pretty short. You can listen to it pretty quickly. I do like Lorde. I'm a fan of hers. I think of a lot of the people in her genre, like her peers. She's probably one of my favorites. I've always really loved the sound of her voice. And this album I hadn't listened to. I think all the other ones I have, so I just kind of threw this in there. That's how I ended up choosing. So the tracks that I liked were called What Was That? And I think my favorite one was called Man of the Year. I enjoyed that one. Also this song, If She Could See Me Now, that was really good. You know, like I mentioned, I listened to this album about 3 times. And I feel like every time that song came on, whatever she chose to sing melodically kept catching my ear, and I'd be like, oh, what is this song? And then I was getting ideas, which is how I know a song is good for me, if I start getting inspired to write or even sing something along with it. So that song I enjoyed for that. I also enjoyed the last track, which was called David. I need to actually read the lyrics and see what they were saying. I just remember thinking, wow, this is beautiful. So that was album number 84 for me, was Virgin by Lorde. So cheers.